dinosaur. Oh, it's not bad. It's been going for about 4 hours. So, oh well, let's get started with the bike. How's it going, everybody? So, that door didn't close. So, if you guys saw the last video, you might have heard me say that this bike is a little too loud. Well, it is. So, in this video, we're going to try something that I doubt it'll work, but it might work temporarily, and I've been wanting to try it, so for, you know, just to be interesting, let's try it. Why not? So, as some of you know, I do photography on the side, this, but and other people's cars too. I decided to get creative with it one day and do steel wool photos, which is why I have all of this. But I made stuck. There we go. I made this so we can spin it around and get, you know, steel wool car photos. Well, now I have a bunch of it left over. So I wanted to try putting some of it up the exhaust of the bike and try and get one of those pipes over there and push it all the way up in here and see if we can get it to quiet down just a little bit. It probably won't work. It might work for 5 minutes. It might just blow out when I start it, but you know what? I'm curious. Let's just try it. So here's an older clip of the bike running. This was the first start with the motor. I'm actually continuing from the last video, so the bike's only got like 3 or 4, maybe 5 miles on it. Still running great, no leaks or anything, so we're good there. But you know, it's just really loud, so I want to try and figure out a way to quiet it down. And you know, if I can't quiet it down, it's not the world's biggest deal, but you know, let's just have some science time. So I found this laying right by the bag, and it was already kind of undone a little bit, so I'm just gonna undo it and might as well use this before I use the other stuff. So we're just gonna spread it apart, and then I'm just gonna kind of ball it up kind of, and then just start feeding it in. And you guys see? Here, I'm gonna change the camera angle up a little bit. So, let's just start pushing this in. I have a really bad feeling this is just gonna clog it, but we'll get it out. Ha! So I found this steel wool, which is going to be a whole lot easier to put in more than the stuff that I got. This stuff is so much thinner, and it just breaks easier. And, oh, that's so much better. Now this will disintegrate faster, but we'll worry about that later. Oh, we should get a picture of this for my thumbnail. All right, now that I got my thumbnail, back to stuffing. I think we're starting to get a little full here. I have a feeling it's not gonna run now. If that's the case, we'll just get it out. Actually, we'll just start packing it in. Actually, before we start that, I have a question. What do you guys think of longboarding? Like, oh, my camera. Oh. So, like, what do you guys think of longboarding? Because I have mine back here, and there's my camera bag, by the way. This is my setup for car photos. But I have my old board back here, and I think it's, yeah, my bushings are gone. So I ordered new ones on Amazon, but if I fix my longboard and I take it places, is that something you guys want to see? Like, do you want me to bring a camera? Because I can do that. I do plan on getting an electric one during Christmas time, so that'll be an interesting video. But would you guys like to see some of me like cruise around on my little regular longboard to all the places? Because there's some pretty nice ones around here, but let me know down below. All right, so it's the next day. Bike's outside getting ready to be started. There's noise outside, so that's why I closed the doors. But yeah, let's see if it starts. Let's see if it's quieter, and let's just see if it's gonna blow out the back as soon as it starts up, or if it starts up. I'm actually curious to see how this is going to work. Alright, so for some reason my SD card had an error, so I didn't get the first part, but I just wrote it down to this little parking lot that's right outside my neighborhood. But that's it. It's so much quieter. I can't believe it. And it's only been idling for about 2 or 3 minutes. It's running great, actually. I'm actually really surprised. I thought it would lose a lot of torque. I thought it'd be a lot slower, but I don't notice a difference really. All right, so after about 5 minutes of it idling, I think it's time to take it for another ride after letting it heat soak for a little bit. I think it's getting a little bit louder. Stay running. Oh well, not a big deal. But now that it's heat soaked a little bit, let's see if it gets any louder. Let's see if it all comes out, and I don't know, let's see what happens. I'm praying that this new GoPro angle works. Bend it back just a little bit. Oh, jeez. Are we out of gas? Oh, we are out of gas. Whoops. Let's go get some gas. I wonder if they can still do a burnout. Oh yeah, no problem. All right, we really need gas. gas time. Thirsty bike. That should be enough. A half tank. Hang on. All right, thirsty bike is quenched. And off we go to continue our test. Let's try something funny. That's probably a really bad idea. Chain fell off. Back to that. So during that ride, my SD card and my GoPro, I guess, had an error, but I don't know if it recorded, but right here, this whole thing was starting to turn red, especially right back here. And I just smelled something burning, so I pulled over and I noticed that was happening, and I was just like, screw it, I'm gonna come home and do it. And then when I came home and I started revving it, it just shot a flame out to like here, and I was just like, you know what, we're just gonna send it. Oops. I might have to paint this soon. Oh my goodness, you guys couldn't see it, but it was glowing right here. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. I guess we'll just take it for one more ride and blow the rest out. Okay, so here's a little aftermath. There are shards of steel wool everywhere. And it goes, ouch. I think I just stepped on one. But it goes all the way down. Oh my goodness. The pipe lost all of its paint almost. Right here was glowing red. You could see where it's, oh my goodness. That was insane. Did it break the pipe? Oh, it didn't break the pipe. We're good. We didn't break the pipe. Oh, this poor brand new motor. The motor didn't really get that hot though, it's just the pipe. But let's take it for one more rip and see, mainly just to get the rest of it out. That's really the only reason. So I guess that's it except for the final ride. But if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up, smash the subscribe button, and have a great day. Let's take it home and let it cool down.